Welcome to Tvnila. Welcome to the first episode of Tvnila, the show where we unlock the wheels and cogs that make all things tick. For some music artists and bands, the ultimate dream can be to have your songs performed by a full orchestra in a concert hall. So when I found out that the 80s seminal band OMD were collaborating with the Royal Liverpool Philharmonic Orchestra, naturally, I wanted to find out how they were doing it. So I went to meet Andy McCluskey from OMD, but first Ian Stevens, who's the orchestral arranger from the Liverpool Philharmonic. Did you pick the songs that you wanted to do? Or?
No, it was done. It was done by the time-honoured method of getting the 14 songs that Andy McCluskey wanted on a list, a sort of alphabetical random list, and then we just took every other one. Yeah.
Andy writes using the keyboard and computer, and you obviously write using the scores. So, how has it been collaborating with someone like that?
He's very humble about his musical experience. And said to me that basically he's only got a very sketchy knowledge of reading music. Yeah. His whole career in OMD was done entirely through, as he put it, basically messing around with electronics. Yeah. And part of the reason that many of their tunes are so simple was that they didn't have the skill to play anything any more complicated. I use a notation program called Sibelius. Yeah. He listened to the kind of rather rudimentary playback that this program can do, and was immediately kind of offering suggestions and saying, well, that's great, but could we do this, and can we extend that bit?
Oh, that's good.
And that's a bit simple, can you make that more elaborate? Yeah. But he seems, at this stage, very, very pleased with how it's going.
That's brilliant, because a lot of artists can be quite precious about their music, can't they? And if you go in and you do something different, that might be something that they don't hear in their heads. So that's a really good collaboration that you've got, so that balance of different in like technical abilities as well. So he's more led on his ears, and you'd be more led by the score. Is that right?
Yeah, and led by the capabilities of the instruments. Yeah. So on. I mean, on the actual original single, that's on a sort of synthesized glockenspiel, and xylophone and sort of woodwind noise. So I've done something quite similar, and when it appears, it's mainly on high woodwind, so piccolo and flutes and oboes and clarinets. Yeah. And then this is kind of chunky trombone and horn chords.
Oh, lovely.
That's a lovely song.
We really just wanted to get rid of the OMD side of the sound. So it's just myself and Paul, no drums, no sequencer, no tape, nothing synthetic, apart from the one keyboard that Paul is having to play. Because we just wanted to try to explore the possibility of having our entire catalogue completely dismantled and rearranged, so that where you've got a sequencer or electronic sound, you're trying to get the orchestra.
And that's a huge task.
It's a massive arranging task, and it's still incomplete. And we're talking now less than 2 weeks away from the concert. It's a little nerve-wracking, but I'm sure it'll be fine. What you're going to have in the first half is a big screen with film of power generating sites. You're going to have the orchestra, accompanied by a computer that will be synchronising the film and playing back the concrete found sounds that we recorded in these industrial sites. So the juxtaposition of the turbines and the valves and the noises with the organic orchestra, I think is going to be a fabulous contrast. Yeah, that's something we're looking forward to.
And that's, so that obviously the conductor then has a click that he conducts.
He has to, yes, because he's trying to keep the orchestra in time with the computer on the screen. We laid down the parameters of what we wanted and what we didn't want. And I really encouraged them, quite frankly, to not be too precious and respectful. Yeah. Go for it. We've got an orchestra, we want to use it. And so this is really the first time we have allowed other people to interpret our songs with us present and involved, and to do our songs in a different way. Maybe we've mellowed with age. Maybe we've gone soft. Maybe we've sold out, or I don't know. We're going to find out. It's just been a wonderful opportunity.
Yeah, definitely.
we, you know, when we were precious little teenagers, one, we wanted to do it our way. Two, we couldn't have done it any other way because we self-taught ourselves and build half of our equipment anyway. So there was only one way to do it. That was the way it was.
Yeah.
So to have this opportunity, as I say, I mean, you know, over 30 years since Paul and I sat down and wrote songs in his mother's back room, for us to be allowed to dare to have the cheek to play with a full philharmonic orchestra is quite some turnaround. It's exciting. And here you start to get something that's recognisably what we did. The percussion comes in. This is going to sound amazing with an orchestra when the big melody comes in. Can you tell what it is yet?